So I want to talk about Demon Souls and atmosphere. Dark Souls, or specifically Demon Souls, is a great little game. I love me some Dark Souls. Dark Souls, right into my stomach. Tasty, tasty. Where did I write that? I've been playing the Demon Souls remake, and it's normal Dark Souls stuff. The nice moody atmosphere, the cool hub world, the wish fulfillment. Demon Souls is really shield heavy compared to Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne, which were very dash heavy, so you'll be spending most of the game huddled up behind something, hitting your opponent with the longest spear you can find, instead of rolling around at the speed of sound. What I liked seeing was all the weird little ideas that would be turned into other levels later in the series. The quiet town made of wooden planks, known as the Valley of Defilement, of course, would be turned into Blight Town. The local prison swamp got turned into Blight Town too. The mysterious and well-named Prison of Hope got straight up copied and pasted into Dark Souls 3. The idea of having a few different routes to go through and beat the game got used in Dark Souls 2. The familiarity is weird, like you're looking at a book that you've read before, but some of the lines have been changed. Some for the worse, some for the better. Either way, the exploration in these games are always great. There are some secrets around every corner, an NPC, an item, or even a bonfire. Combine that with a great atmosphere and an interesting setting that makes you want to explore, and you have some fun areas. All of the Dark Souls games, even the ones, are fun to explore. Rocking around the Great Hollow Tree in Dark Souls 1 is super fun. Even Dark Souls 2's worst levels have some exploration to it. And holy heck, that atmosphere. A crack of thunder, the sound of rain, the noise of prisoners, all help build that atmosphere. And without that atmosphere, Dark Souls probably wouldn't be Dark Souls. Let's lighten up a bit. Katamari Damacy might be one of the best games I've ever played. The simple yet brilliant concept of rolling all of your cares away, the infectiously happy music lead to this wonderful, invigorating yet relaxing experience, as if you're floating on a cloud. Even the title screen is genius. It first starts off with the low, and as you pick up your save, it eventually builds up to the louder, all hyping you up to run people over. For the people who haven't played Katamari Damacy yet, the game is about rolling a sticky ball over things to pick it up. Over time, the ball gets bigger until you're able to pick up even more things. Whenever you finish a level, the king, your master, takes all the things you collected and releases it in space to drift forever through the cosmos. There's just something so satisfying about seeing this visual manifestation of your work being released out into the cold air of space to drift forever, in a nothing matters kind of way. The main character, the Prince of the Universe, has a carefree smile stuck on his face throughout the whole game. The easiest way I can describe the atmosphere is that it's zen. It's a great thing to do when coming home from school or work or after looking outside for a second. If I'm going to talk about good atmosphere, I can't not mention Majora's Mask, which in my opinion is the best of the best in terms of atmosphere. For some of you, just hearing the Clocktown music is enough to bring you back to when you were playing it. I know it was for me. In fact, I think without Majora's Mask's music, the game wouldn't be half as memorable. I mean, just imagine it without the Song of Healing, or any of the Ocarina songs in fact. In my opinion, a game's atmosphere is crucial. Without an atmosphere, games become less memorable and have less of a feel. Atmosphere isn't just one thing, it's a cohesion of a lot of things in a game. It can be affected by something as small as dialogue, all the way up to architecture of a level. With the right fixed camera angles in games like Resident Evil, they can give you a sense of unease like any other game. Actually, let's keep going with this Resident Evil example. The original 1996 game is the peak of camp.
Stop it! Don't open that door!
Even if you're a little familiar with Resident Evil, you've probably heard
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Which a million times. I've heard a lot of people say that bad voice acting can enhance the experience because it sounds kind of off and makes the whole atmosphere better, but I've never found that to be the case. I always just imagine voice actors in a booth, reading off lines that don't sound right.
It's not just a poisonous snake, it's a monster!
The graphics have all aged really badly, all of the rooms in the Spencer Mansion seem barren. It's a game that's very difficult to take seriously. The one thing that has aged well was the gameplay. Despite everything, the camera angles, the zombies, and the item placement are all perfect. The issues aren't with the gameplay itself, it's everything surrounding the gameplay. Each side of the game is pushing against each other. One is making you scared and the other one is making you laugh, actively taking you out of the experience.
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
It ruins the atmosphere. Meanwhile, in the 2002 remake, it fixes everything. Redone voice acting so that you feel more immersed in the experience. Redone renders so that the mansion looks more lived in, and the Spencer family took a trip to IKEA and redecorated. You are now able to slip into the game as easily as possible, without anything pulling you out. It's the perfect game to play in the dark, in the middle of the night. And the pre-rendered camera angles facilitate that. There's some scenes in the game that are just, such a mood, man. Like, look at this. Atmosphere is everything, but nothing at once. The reason I brought up these two games is that they each have different atmospheres, and they are affected in different ways. Both games use its gameplay to establish an atmosphere and tone, then uses everything else to enhance it. There, that's the thesis of the video. There we go. For the people that say that bad voice acting is always a detriment, though, if Katamari Damacy had Resident Evil tier voice acting, I think that would enhance the experience and not diminish it. If you're supposed to be laughing and you're supposed to be having fun, and broadly speaking, isn't fun what games are all about? Getting into the atmosphere and getting invested? Isn't there a certain fun to that? Thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry this one took a long time to come out. I had a Celeste video planned for a while, and then that kind of got scrapped. And then for a while I couldn't record, and I also had school that I needed to manage. Thank you for watching. Demon Souls got me thinking about game atmospheres, what makes an atmosphere good or bad, or the effect an atmosphere can achieve. So that's kind of why I made this video.